So I told you guys a while back that I was going to do a video about this situation. Um, and I want to make a quick video because I noticed that people just copying me every day, and I understand what's going on. So I'm just going to kind of keep these videos short, right to the point, not long-winded, wasting your time. Monique's GoFundMe and its connection to the house in Nigeria. Let's talk about that. This is where your money is going, and I want you to understand that. When I tell you guys about these things, it's to bring accountability to the story of this saga between Henry and Monique, in that they're running a scheme to act as if though they are separated, but really it's a money grab. And it's really about maintaining the property in Nigeria, property in America, cars, and that's what this is about, you know? Because here's the thing, if Monique and Henry are supposed to be husband and wife, what's the point of being in America if you have a house in Nigeria? Makes no sense. So they don't want you to know that this is where the money is going. They don't want you to know that. They want you to think that they're down and out. No, they're not. You got to maintain the property. So this is supposed to be the house that's in Nigeria. And basically that's what's going down. You know, this is where the money is going. You know, not only to their current house where they stay at, but also this is where it goes to. You know, they got to pay the people that keep the house, keep it up. And, you know, there's things that they're working on. So it's not like they just, you know, it's all perfect and done. No, this is a property that they acquired. And this is where your GoFundMe is going. I mean, that's a very high ceiling. So we're not talking about some regular house here. You know, this place is big. And this is where all the money is going. This is where it's happening, guys. And, you know, they showed this on YouTube, and, you know, you'll see people, again, trying to copy, mimic, do everything that I do. That's why I try to make these videos this manner, so that I'm not wasting your time. You know what I mean? I just want to get right to the point. The GoFundMe that you see right there on the screen was originally at about $13,000. She took about $3,000 out. It went down to $10,000. She was able to raise some more money to the GoFundMe, but her original goal was $30,000. You see that? So this is one big hustle, because they're all saying support Monique during this difficult time, but it's not really a difficult time. That is what she's doing in order to get the money. If she's having a difficult time, then Henry should be having a difficult time. You understand? It just can't be that Henry's having a good time and she's having a difficult time. She told you she don't got a job. She told you that, you know, the accounts is all in Henry's name, and that she don't got a job. She ain't making no money. But that's not so. That is not so, gang. The truth of the matter is, her and Henry are working together in order to maximize profits, in order to get as much money that they could possibly get from this situation. And they're banking on the fact that you're ignorant and that you're just slow and willing to give all your money. They're hoping that you're just dumb, you know. So what could you do in a situation like this? Well, I wouldn't give no money to this GoFundMe, because at the end of the day, I was the first one to pretty much expose the fact that she's running this scam I was the first to expose the fact about the house, the mansion, everything else. And with the way this story situation is going, it's like too many people are copying off of what I'm doing, and it's very frustrating because they're not the person who is speaking on the story. It's like I'm sharing my thoughts, and then people just piggyback off what I do, and I see it. I don't like it, and I'm letting the people know. When you see people sounding like me, talking like me, doing things that I do, don't watch them. Don't support imitations. Don't support copies. Don't support none of that type of stuff. If you're gonna rock with the story and you want the facts, make sure you're tuning into Ringo TV, guys. Because on YouTube, there really is no loyalty when it comes to content. People will do whatever. They'll copy everything you do. They don't care. There's no shame. And nobody really has any originality when it comes to doing videos like this. So that's why I'm doing this video very short, right to the point, so that there's no fluff, there's no lengthy 3-hour show just to get to the point, dragging things on. I wanted to show you the house that they have out there. And remember, they have properties in different places. And Monique is acting as if though she's struggling and suffering. She could literally go to Nigeria and go to the house because, again, this is their house. This is their property. So why would she be struggling with payments in America when she has a house in Nigeria? And they got people that are keeping the house in order. There's people that have to keep the property up, and there's more work to be done on the house. So it's not like the house is done. There's work to be done. And that's where the American dollar is going. They're not going to tell you this. They're going to act like this is not true. They're going to act like they don't know what I'm talking about. No, they got to work on the house. There's more things that they got to do, and it's disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting to know that people donating their hard-earned money and they're putting their money into these properties, but posing like they're poor. I don't like that. I think it's disgusting. I think that is wrong and unethical of these two to be running this type of scheme. She know what she's doing. And the people, they keep looking at me like I'm wasting my time. I'm not wasting my time. I'm telling you guys the truth. I covered this entire story. I broke everything down, and I've been 100% accurate throughout the entire ordeal. Anybody else you see, they're just copying what I'm doing. That's all they're doing. And it's just unfortunate. It's annoying. At the same time, I can't control what people do. I can't control if people want to copy me. But you, the viewer, can. You could choose not to view. When you see that type of stuff, don't support that stuff, because that's just, when I tell you it's draining, because it's almost like whatever I do, people want to do the same thing. They don't have no original thought, no way of using their own brains. I went and I told you guys that they're running a scam. The money is going to the mansion. The money is going to this. I'm going to work on a video. I'm going to do a video about it. And before I could even do a video about it, everybody's doing videos about it. I'm like, so they all watching me, but they don't give me no credit, nothing. They don't even say, well, damn, let me let the man do the work that he said he gonna do. No, let me do it first. It's funny, man. But that's all I'm gonna say, gang. We're not gonna be here all day. We're not gonna be here all night. You seen the house, you seen the mansion. Don't send your money to no GoFundMe. Don't do it. Don't get played. Don't get bamboozled. That's all I want you guys to know. So I'm gonna get up on out of here. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video. And again, if you see copycats, if you see people mimicking my style, mimicking my ways, using my words, my talking points, everything that I've already talked about, don't support that stuff, people. Do not support copies. Support the original. Because when you support copies, you're hurting the progress of the original. That's why people copy, because they want what the original has. So leave it right there. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video. I'm out. Peace.